Today I'm taking you on a tour of Brookstone Village here in Raeford, North Carolina. Now this community is growing for a couple of reasons, but really the biggest one is how close it is to Fort Bragg. It's only a 10-minute drive, so not far at all. And on top of that, it's in a great price point for my military folks and everything else that you'll need nearby, like groceries and restaurants, gas, all that stuff is super close by as well. Now before we get started on everything, my name is Justin. I am a local real estate agent in the Fayetteville and Fort Bragg area, and I help relocation and military buyers find the right home around Fort Bragg. So if that sounds like you, all my contact and booking info is in the description below. But if you're not ready for that, and I completely understand, you can always grab my free relocation guide. That'll also be in the description. So I'm here to help however I possibly can. All right, let's get started. All right, so right now we're traveling down Fayetteville Road, about to take a right to go into the neighborhood. But actually, real quick, I want to show you guys what the commute to Fort Bragg will look like as you're exiting the neighborhood. So to get from Fort Bragg to the neighborhood, you're going to have to take a right to exit the neighborhood. You have to go with the flow of traffic there. But then you basically be taking an immediate left to go onto Hobson Road. You take Hobson all the way up to Plank Road, take another right, and then you follow Plank all the way to the Chicken Road ACP. And as you can see, that's a 10-minute commute total, so not far at all. So one of the first things that you'll notice as you're entering the neighborhood, and it'll come up here in a second, but there are actually plans for a gated, or it's basically a card entry system. Now it won't be manned security, but I wanted to highlight this because a lot of the neighborhoods around Raeford or Fayetteville, or really just Fort Bragg in general, they don't really have any kind of like security access point or anything like that. So, and there it is right there. So it's not operable at the time of this video because they're still developing in this neighborhood. There's a lot of traffic coming in and out from the builders. So it's disarmed for right now, but yeah, a lot of the neighborhoods, they don't really offer this kind of thing. So if you're worried about security or just crime in the area, then this is just something just to give you more ease of mind. All right, now as for some of the nearby amenities, there is a hospital literally to the left of the neighborhood, like it's super close by. You've also got a Walmart on both sides of you. You're in the middle of two Walmarts. Now the Walmart on the left, it is closer. It's about a 6-minute drive total. And there's also a couple other things around that Walmart as well. I know there's a McDonald's, there's a Mikasita, which is a sit-down restaurant. There's a Fit for Life, which is a gym. And then they've also got a Subway and a gas station and a Food Lion, so very self-sustaining over there. But if you go the opposite direction to the right, that Walmart has a lot more stuff nearby. It's got another Food Lion, there is another Aldi, and then there's a ton of fast food restaurants. So there's a McDonald's again. They've also got a Taco Bell, they've got a Chick-fil-A, they've got a Sonic, and a bunch of more options. They've also got sit-down restaurants. They got buffets there, like CC's Pizza. They have a ramen bar there. My wife really enjoys that ramen bar. So that other Walmart, it's got a lot more stuff. And actually, if you guys look at the map here, on the other side of that Walmart, you can see there's this huge cleared lot of land there. And that plot of land, so at the time of this video, it's still undeveloped area, but I've heard that there is a confirmed Sheetz that's going to be put right there. And then also, these are just proposed things that I've heard. I'm really excited to see what they end up doing there, but I've heard that it's going to be possibly a Target, possibly a TJ Maxx. I've heard word of possibly putting a Whataburger there, and if they put a Whataburger there, I'm going to be so happy because I love Whataburger. So really excited to see what kind of plans they got going on over there. Now, as for amenities inside the neighborhood, like what kind of, what is inside the neighborhood? There are sidewalks and street lamps. They've got a playground. They've also got a dog park. And they've also got a jogging trail with water fountains around it as well. So not a lot of neighborhoods have that either. So another value proposition right there. So just as the cherry on top of all of this, the builder, which is Cavanis and Cates, like most other builders, they're offering builder incentives. So they're offering $10,000 to go towards closing. They're also offering blinds for the entire house, and they're offering a fridge. And if you use their preferred lender, the lender will give an additional $3,000 lender credit. Cavanis and Cates is also offering builder warranties like most other builders, right? But they're offering a 1-year, a 2-year, and a 10-year warranty for each of these homes. Each of them cover different things, obviously, right? But it's just another little value proposition. I think warranties are great, right? It's just ease of mind for me. I would hate to buy a house and have to worry about the HVAC going out and then having to come out of pocket for that. Or if the roof was old, then I have to worry about setting more money aside for that kind of expense. So these warranties should cover all the structural items of these homes. So one thing that I do want to mention is that builder incentives, they change all the time. So if you guys want the most up-to-date information on what kind of incentives the builder is offering, you could just shoot me an email. I'll put it on the screen right here, or it'll be found in the description below. So reach out if you guys want the most up-to-date information on that. But as for what everybody really wants to know is the price point. What are these homes priced at? So Brookstone Village homes start at $299,000 and they go all the way up to $400,000 plus. Okay. Now I've actually toured some of these homes. So if you guys want to find the video links for those, I'll put those in the description as well. And look, I know I threw a bunch of information at you guys, but we haven't even talked about the schools, the HOA, how much it is, what are some of the HOA rules, crime. So if you guys want my entire comprehensive breakdown, just comment Brookstone down below and I will send you literally everything that I got. Most people, they won't make it this far in the video, so this is just a tangible item that you'd have, so you'd be one step ahead of the competition, right? This will help you make a decision faster on whether or not Brookstone Village is the perfect place for you and your family, right? Now, other than that, that's pretty much it from me. So if you guys enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing. I do post neighborhood tours just like this. I do pros and cons videos, home tours, and a bunch more because you deserve to know this information, whether you choose to use me or not. Trust me, I know just how scary it can be to relocate to Fort Bragg, but I have a tried and true process that I've used multiple times, so it should make your move just that much easier. But you know, I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Hope you truly enjoyed it, and if you did, you might like this video as well. It'll be my tour of Hirigoyen Village, another neighborhood here in Raeford, so go and check that out. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one.